Hello Flowly friends, and welcome to this chair yoga session that's kind on your knees. So if your knees have been feeling sore or stiff, maybe getting up from sitting feels harder than it should, then this session is for you. This is going to be a whole body stretch, but all from your chair. So no getting down onto the floor, no kneeling, and no pressure on your joints. Just gentle supported movement to ease the knees and the body as a whole. All you're going to need for this session is a nice sturdy chair and your beautiful self. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. So let's begin today's session with just taking a few moments to breathe and arrive in our bodies. So make sure that your knees are right above your ankles. Sit nice and tall. If you can, away from the back of the chair, but you can definitely support your back if it feels more comfortable. Let your shoulders relax down, hands can just rest on your lap, and then take a moment just to close your eyes. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose and a nice long exhale out of the mouth. A nice deep breath in through the nose and a nice long exhale out of the mouth. And you're just starting to allow your body to settle down into the seat. Take another big breath in. And this time, take a nice big sigh out through your mouth. And just allow your breath to gently return back to normal. And then as you breathe here, just take a moment to notice how your body feels right here on the chair. Notice if there's any aching or stiffness, or maybe you hold a little tiredness in your body today. It could be that you feel pretty good overall. There's no wrong answer, just whatever you notice. Take a moment to just return back to your breath, just following it gently as it moves in and out of your body. Wonderful. Take a nice big inhale, sigh it out, and then gently blink open your eyes. Just always give yourself a few moments just to take in the room. Okay, from here, we're just going to sit forward just a little bit on the chair. Make sure your knees go right above the ankles. Let's take a nice full body stretch. So let's take an inhale, slowly sweep the arms up into the air. And then take a nice big stretch. Have your palms facing forward. Stretch through your fingers. Stretch through the shoulders. Reaching. The more you kind of reach, the more you lengthen through your spine, the more you kind of feel that stretch through the belly as well. If it's comfortable, maybe you lift the nose, taking a little gaze up towards your hands. Hold it here. Nice big breath. Lovely. Exhale. Let's float the arms nice and slowly all the way down. Slowly. Lovely. Take an inhale. Going to go up again. Reaching the arms up. Same again. Spreading the fingers. Reaching. Really see if you can hug your arms in alongside your ears. And we're really just going for it here. Really stretching out the upper body. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Take a little gaze up if that's comfortable. Take another breath. Keep reaching. Exhale. Wonderful. Nice and slowly. Let the arms just float back down. Wonderful. Let's bring the hands to the knees. We're going to go into a little cat-cow here. So hands on the knees. Inhale. We're lifting, arching the chest to the sky. Little gaze up. And you're in control of how far forward you press your hips. You're going to take you slightly deeper into a back bend when you do this. So hold it for a moment And then on an exhale, we are rounding the spine towards the back of the chair, nice and slowly, chin to chest. Inhale, let's come forwards, lifting, arching the chest. Exhale, we are rounding the spine into that little cat pose. Wonderful. Couple more rounds here. Go slow. Inhale, into cow. Exhale, round it out. Last round. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Perfect. Nice and slowly come back to center. Place your left hand on the right side of the chair. Get a good grip on it. Sweep the right arm out to the side, up alongside your ear, and then take a real slow little ease into that little side stretch over to the left side, keeping both feet nice and planted to the floor and using the chair for real good support here. See how far you can reach, stretching out that side body, trying to keep the arm alongside the ear. If there's any type of issue with you kind of reaching alongside the ear, take a little bend into your elbow. Or what you could do is bring your hand to your hip and then still just take that little side body lean. It's just leaning over. You might find that you can go a little bit further as well. Lovely. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slowly, gently release. We're taking that to the other side. So grab that right side of the chair. Sweep the left arm up. Steady, slowly, ease yourself into the twist. There might be some cracking or popping in the spine maybe. Maybe you'll feel that today. Take a nice big breath in, down that side body. Exhale, we're letting it all melt away, that stiffness, that tension. Lovely, one more breath. Let it go. Perfect. Inhale, slowly, slowly. Come back to center. Let's go one more time each side, but this time moving a little bit more dynamically. So left hand holds the chair, sweep right arm up and over. Take that nice big lean. Wonderful. Then release. Come back. Grab the right side of the chair. Left arm goes up. Nice big reach. And then release. Let's do one more each side. Left hand grabs the chair, reach right arm up and over. And then bring it back. Lovely. And then one more time. Over to the right side, bring it back. Wonderful. And then just give yourself a moment here. You might take a little roll of your shoulders. That might feel nice. Perfect. Okay, let's take ourselves into a little twist here. Keep your legs exactly as they are. Left hand, you're going to place on your right leg. If you can, try and place it on the outside so you can just gently press against the leg. But you want to make sure the leg presses against the hand as well, because we don't want the knee to roll inward, leg to roll inward. We want to try and keep it where it is. Okay, take an inhale, find some length. Exhale, start to twist over to the right side. Grab the chair, wherever is comfortable. Take another big breath in, get tall. And then exhale, if you feel you can go deeper into this twist. Send yourself a little deeper, maybe turn the head towards the back of the chair. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. You might close your eyes for a moment. Let the belly go soft and let your shoulders relax down. We want all those efforts to be concentrated into the twist itself. Notice how it feels. Perfect. When you're ready, nice big breath. Slowly, slowly unravel your spine. And then let's do a little cat-cow here, just one round. So inhale, bring the chest forward, little gaze up. And then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Perfect. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Right hand, I'm going to place it on the outside of the left leg. We're going to take that twist on the exhale over to the left. Left hand's grabbing the chair wherever is comfortable. Take another inhale, again, getting long through the spine. Exhale, taking a deeper twist, only if you feel that you can though. And what you might notice as well is you're kind of pressing the hand against the leg. You get a little bit of a stretch right across the back of this right shoulder. Nearly forgot what side it was. It's the right one. So right across the top there, that trapezius muscle. Some people will feel it, some people won't. It kind of depends how tight you feel in this area. For me, I'm always quite tight on the right side of my neck. So yeah, neck and shoulder, I always kind of feel it there. Lovely. Make sure we're softening anywhere that's not the spine here. Lovely. Last full breath in and out. Perfect. And then on an inhale, we slowly unravel the spine, hands to knees. Inhale, lifting the chest, cow pose. Exhale, rounding it out, chin to chest. Excellent. Nice and slowly coming back to center. Okay, let's give the knees a little bit of attention here. So we're going to do some knee and leg movement. This is when we want to be really easy on the knees, especially if we're feeling that joint pain. For me, I have rheumatoid arthritis. The places that I kind of feel it the most all the time is my wrists and my knees. So I definitely understand how you feel. Before we take it to the knees, if you are enjoying this session, give me a little like and make sure you subscribe. Okay, so we're going to give the hands a little bit of a rub here. Rub those palms together. We're going to create that little bit of heat. And I love to do this when my knees are not feeling their best, because this then just helps warm them up slightly and yeah, just eases them into that little bit of movement. So we're not going straight into cold knees. So once you feel that heat in between the hands, we're going to take the hands to the knee. We're going to give it a little rub around, and you really feel that warmth coming from your hands into the knee. So go all around the knee. And if you wanted to, you could just kind of rub the back of the knee as well. That does feel nice as well. You might rub your hands again if you feel like you've lost a bit of the heat. But yeah, just taking it there as well. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do a little extension then now with this right leg. When we extend the leg out, only extend it as far as you feel you can. So it doesn't need to be fully straight. If your knees are hurting that much, just extend them nice and gently until you reach that point of where you feel you can't go any further. We're going to grab the sides of the chair, and then we're just going to lift the toes so the heel is pressed into the floor. And then nice and slowly, we're just going to extend the leg along the floor. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Now, for me, I need to sit forward a little bit on the chair. Should have done that first. Press, press, press away. And then you're going to get this lovely stretch as well, all the way down the back of the leg. Hold it here. Breathe deeply. Exhale, slide that heel back towards you. So you're bending back into the knee. Perfect. Let's do that a few more times. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, slide the heel away. So make sure toes are lifted. And then gently extend. Keep pressing the heel as best you can. So like I said, it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of a bend here. You're still getting a little stretch. Perfect. Inhale. Exhale. Bend back into the knee. Let's go one more time with the little extension here. So inhale, exhale, slide. Lovely, stretching it out, stretching it out. Perfect. Inhale and exhale, bring it back in. Lovely. Let's take it to the other side. So let's rub the hands together, creating that heat. Such a nice little tip, and you can do this on other joints as well. So you can do it on your elbows, maybe over your shoulders, maybe around your ankles. Wonderful. Okay, taking that heat to the knee. And you're just rubbing really lightly here. We are not pressing, we're not putting any kind of pressure on the knee. We don't want to hurt it. We're just trying to soothe it, if anything. Again, you might take it to the back of the knee if that feels comfortable for you. Perfect. Okay, come back to center. Let's bring the hands to the legs. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, we're sliding and extending the heel away. So remember, toes are lifted here. Lovely. Stay here for a good full breath. Inhale. Exhale, stretching out the leg. Wonderful. Take an inhale. Slowly slide that knee back in. Lovely. Inhale. Lift the toes, exhale, extend the leg nice and slowly. Perfect, stretching it out. Wonderful. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it back in. Lovely. Let's do one more. 3 is the magic number. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Lovely. Reach and extend. Nice big stretch. Remember, it doesn't matter if you've still got a bend in your knee. Take a breath in. Exhale. Perfect. Nice and slowly. Bring it back in. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a hamstring stretch now. We've already stretched out the leg a little bit. So I'm just going to sit on the side just a tad. And then what we're going to do, again, we're just going to extend through the right leg. You might need to sit forward on the chair because it's just sometimes the back of the chair feels a little uncomfortable on the back of your leg. So make sure you get it comfortable. Extend the leg as best you can. We're going to hold on to the sides of the chair. Left knee is right above the ankle. And we're just going to take a little lean forward, but we're not going to go too far forward because we're holding on to the chair. Navel wants to be drawn in towards the spine. Nice tight core. And when we come down in a moment, try not to round your shoulders or drop your head. We want to keep that nice flat back. Okay. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, just start to hinge forwards. Nice and gently. You're going to feel that hamstring stretch out. Ooh. Hold it in position, just looking down at your toes. Lovely. Full breath in. Exhale. Wonderful. Take an inhale. Use your hands, your arms to bring yourself back into an upright position. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hinge forwards, nice and gently. Maybe you go a little further down this time. You have control. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we rise up. Perfect. Okay, last one. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, hinge forward. You're holding that chair. Lovely, keeping that back nice and flat. Or maybe we go a little deeper, entirely up to you. Big breath. Exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, slowly, slowly. We come back up and then just kind of grab the leg, gently draw it back in. Lovely. If you need to rub your leg, then do that. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg extends. We're pressing the heel away, curling the toes. Right knee is above the ankle. Grab the back of the chair again, so just at the side or the back of you. Inhale, get tall through your spine. Core is tight. That's so important here. Exhale, lower down. Lovely, holding, feeling that stretch. And the reason we draw navel to spine is to protect the muscles of your low back when you come out of this pose. Lovely, let that exhale go. Nice big breath. Bring yourself back up. Perfect, take a second here. Then we inhale, we get tall. Exhale, we're hinging forwards. Any amount is good, but you just kind of want to feel that stretch in your hamstring. Hold it. Breathe into it. So all you have to do is focus on the area, breathe in, and the breath will just flow into that muscle. Oxygen being fed straight to it. Lovely. Inhale, slowly rise. Last one, inhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hinging forwards. Hold it there. Nice big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, slowly, gently rising up. Perfect. Grab the leg, slowly bring it in. Give it a little rub if you need to. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of knee freeing now. So I'll just bring myself back to center. So what you're going to do here is you're going to interlace your fingers underneath your right thigh, and you're just going to lift the leg up just enough to a point that's comfortable for you really, but just enough so that your foot is off the floor. And then what we're going to do, keeping this lower half of your leg fairly relaxed, foot is relaxed, we're going to start to circle that lower half of the leg. And this is just going to allow your knee to gently free up. Now, hopefully this feels okay for your knee. It's going to definitely give you a bit of blood flow. If this isn't a move for you today, if your knees are just really inflamed and sore and this move isn't, going to do you any good, then I don't want you to do it. Miss this one out and you can try this one another day when your knees feel a little better. Keep breathing here. Nice steady rotations. And you're not trying to do like these big circles. It's just real gentle movement. Come to a little stop and then see if you can go the other way. Try and keep your posture nice and tall as well as you hold up the leg. Sometimes that's just a little bit of an effort in itself, holding the leg. So if you keep a nice tall posture, good posture here, that can really help. Lovely. Last little rotation. Come to a little stop and then gently let the leg come down. Let's switch sides, interlace the fingers under that left leg, lift it up. Just try and be really conscious of having a relaxed lower half of your leg and your foot. If you keep your foot relaxed, then the rest of those muscles will be relaxed too. Tall posture, slow little circles, really small. Requires hardly any effort for this. Little movement. Perfect. Wonderful. And then take it the other way. Last rotation, little stop, and then gently down we go. Perfect. Okay, let's work on the calf muscles, and then we're going to end today's practice with creating a little bit of energy, a little bit of warming energy in the body with what I call mountain breathing, which is like an adapted sun salutation, but in your chair. So, okay, let's just work with the calves first. So we're going to reach the arms out in front. Spine is nice and tall, palms are facing down to the floor. When you're ready, you're going to squeeze at both of the heels, nice and high. Lovely. Exhale, we're going to lower the arms down by the sides as we slowly lower the heels. Perfect. Inhale, raise the arms as you squeeze up the heels. So arms just come in, or hands just coming in line with your shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, lower down. Nice and slow. Inhale, rise it up. Squeeze those heels up and exhale, down we go. Lovely. This time, inhale, squeeze up, but reach the arms all the way up for a nice big stretch. Lovely. Inhale here, and then nice slow exhale as we lower everything back down to the floor. Let's just do one more of those. Inhale, up with the heels and sending the arms all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Lovely. Inhale, exhale, float it down. Wonderful. Okay, take a little kind of tap out then of your feet, your legs here. Wonderful. We've been really kind to the knees, but let's create a little bit of warming energy for the rest of the body now. So so let's take ourselves into a little gentle seated sun salutation. So make sure your knees are right above the ankles. Let's take an inhale, sweeping the arms up into the air. Press the palms together. Lovely. Exhale, float your hands to your knees and then slide them down the legs, lowering the torso for a little forward fold here. Head hangs forward. Inhale for a half lift. We're going to slide the hands halfway up the shins, keeping a nice flat back here and keeping the shoulders back away from your ears. So if you press against your shins, it allows you to just do that. Chest kind of comes forward. Lovely. Full half lift. Exhale. Roll it down. Wonderful. Big inhale. Rise all the way up. Reach for the sun. And exhale. Hands to your heart. Let's do a few more rounds here. Inhale. Take it up. Palms together. Exhale, float them to the knees and then slide down for your forward fold. Inhale, we take a half lift and lower down. And then big inhale, rise up, big circle of the arms. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, float hands to knees and slide all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower down. Nice big inhale, rise all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last round here. Inhale, big circle. Exhale, hands down to the knees. Slide down for your forward fold. Inhale for your half lift. Exhale, lower down. And then big inhale, last rise up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let your shoulders relax. Slide yourself all the way to the back of the chair. Place your left hand on your heart space and your right hand on your belly. Let your body gently relax here. If you want to, you could extend your legs out a little bit further, maybe even grab a cushion to support your back or underneath your seat. Notice how you feel. Notice your breath. And take a moment to thank yourself for doing something good for your body today, even if your knees weren't feeling 100%. Take a deep breath in when you're ready. And a nice slow exhale out of your mouth. 2 more of those. Deep breath in. Exhale. Just feel your body sinking deeper into your seat. Last big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Really empty your lungs. And then just allow your breath to return back to normal. Take a moment of stillness. Wonderful. Whenever you're ready, gently release your hands from your body. Take a little wiggle of your fingers and a little wiggle of your toes. And then let's take one last cleansing breath here. So big inhale through the nose. But this time we make a noisy sigh out. Gently blink open your eyes. And that brings us to the close of this chair yoga for knee pain. I hope that you enjoyed this session. If you did, please give me a little like and definitely subscribe, because there's more sessions like this coming out every week on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.